Hello, thank you for joining Oli and Sedona Yoga for this Hatha Vinyasa to Restorative flow. This gentle flow begins seated, moves you to standing for the Hatha Vinyasa portion, then returns you to your mat for some deeper restorative stretches. It's appropriate for people of all levels or for use to complement a therapy program. Please feel free to grab any props you like, including pillows, blankets, straps, blocks, maybe some socks, and mentally enter your sanctuary of yoga. Let's talk to our mats. Okay, beautiful yogi. Please take an easy Sukhasana seated position on your mat. Feel free to close your eyes. We're going to begin our practice taking a few deep breaths together as you set a personal intention to guide you through your practice. I suggest that you inhale for a count of 3 or 4 and exhale for a count of 5 or 6 as you mentally unwind and enter your sanctuary of yoga. Give me 2 or 3 breaths. Go ahead and open your eyes when you're ready. We're just going to start moving that torso around. So let's rotate 3 times one way. And what we'll do in here is lubricating your spine so that it's safer to move. Take that the other way. And come center. Before we go on to all fours, bring your arms up overhead. Rotate your wrists down so that when we go into plank, they're ready to support your weight. And now let's roll onto all fours, but take a slightly wider stance. And just like we did seated, move your body 3 times one way, trying to oil up all those joints, and 3 times the other way. And then bring it into a nice all fours tabletop position. Inhale as you sink into your cow. Exhale as you lift into cat. Let's unite your breath-body movement here. So you give me 3 more moving at your own pace, please. And exhale, drawing your awareness inward, really feeling your body as you move. How does it feel to coordinate your breath with your body movements? Slowly come back to tabletop. Tuck your toes underneath you. Lift those hips up and back. Get a little wider if you must adjust. Come into a down dog. And let's get cozy with this pose. So please bend your knees. Lift your hips a little taller. Drop those heels. And then bend your right knee as you extend that left heel. And give me a breath here. And do that exact same thing on the other side. And then just walk out your dog, pedaling your feet, loosening up those calves while getting a great stretch down your entire posterior chain. And when you're ready, come into your full down dog for a breath or two. And then just look up towards your hands as you start taking a nice easy stroll right up towards the front of your mat. Let your arms crisscross. Give me a few grandfather clock swings as you ease into that low back. Drop your hands down and bend your knees softly as you round up all the way to the top, looking up, stretching tall as those palms touch. Exhaling to heart center as we prepare to begin the Hatha Vinyasa portion of our program. Inhale. Look up to the sky as those palms touch. Exhale into a forward fold, walking it down the legs and holding it where you're comfortable. So you might be right here, you might be at your ankles. If your hands reach the mat, that's great, but don't feel sad if they don't. Flexibility comes with time. Breathe here, feel your hamstrings open. And then lift to a flat spine. You might be here on your thighs or your knees, and that's okay. And then place those hands flat on the mat. Step it back into plank. Now, you have the option to drop your knees if you'd like to chaturanga. Otherwise, your shoulders come slightly forward, elbows stay in as you slowly bring it down. And then give me any cobra or up dog you want. Your cobra is right here. Your elbows stay soft. Your knees stay on the ground. Hips stay down. If you want, come up into a full up dog. Take a breath or two here as you look over each shoulder to remind yourself not to wear your shoulders as earrings. And then come back to center. Deep breath. Push back through all fours. Suck those toes. Lift up and back. And join me in your down dog for a breath or two, please. And if you want, you can smile and sigh as you exhale. Just letting the day's tension release from your body. And when you're ready, lift your left leg with an inhale. It doesn't have to go high. You might be here. If you want to split, you can bring it up. But either way, you're just going to bring it through about 3/4 of the way. Pivot your back foot to 45 degrees. Come on up tall to standing. Stick out this hip. Slide this front arm down your leg. Coming into your triangle. Holding where you're able. You might be on the thigh or all the way down. Do what works for your unique and wonderful body. And then bring that arm around. Come on up tall and proud. Helicopter your body. Slide that hand down the back of that leg into a revolved triangle and stay here for a few breaths. Again, if you're right here, that's perfect, my friend. Whatever feels good for you. Then come on up Nice and wide and tall. Exhale. Surrender into a wide leg forwards fold. Inhale yourself up into a flat spine. And then watch what we're going to do here. We're going to come into an amazing Spider-Man. Just going to lean into that side. Give me a breath or two here. And then come back up through center, walking all the way around. Come into your nice little lunge. Step it on back to your plank and just hold it here nice and strong for a few breaths. Really feel that core engage. One straight line from your shoulders to your heels. And then take yourself around, flipping it back into a rock star. Really lean back, open up that spine. Kind of an easier way to do a little half back bend. Bring it on back into your plank. Get that good position first. You may drop your knees to chaturanga. Otherwise, come on down. Take your cobra or up dog. And then push back either through all fours or just tuck those toes to come into your downward dog. And stay here, hang out here, and breathe with me. Maybe try that sigh and smile again. And then inhale, lifting that left leg up. Again, you might be here, and that's okay. As you exhale, bring it through and come on up into a nice high lunge. Hold it here. Feel the strength in your legs. And then lift up slightly. Give me a twist to the side. And then bring your hands to prayer. And bring them to rest on that thigh. Looking towards your top elbow. Give me a breath or two here. Feel how strong your legs are. Before surrendering to your low lunge, stepping back through the plank. Drop your knees if you'd like. Otherwise, chaturanga. Come into that cobra or your up dog. And then push back through all fours. Or just tuck your toes. Come back into your down dog. And give me a breath here. Your next inhale starts to take a nice stroll right up to the front of your mat again. Your next exhale surrenders you to a forward fold. Soften your knees as you come on up. Looking up, try to grow in it as you inhale. Exhale to heart center. And take a mindful pause here. Maybe compare the two sides of your body. Can you feel the difference between the left and the right? We're going to repeat that flow on the other side. So take a deep breath, inhale, like you're grabbing the sun out of the sky. Exhale. Down to a forward fold. Inhale to your flat spine. Exhale, palms down. Step on and back into plank. Through your chaturanga. Inhaling to your cobra or up dog. Exhaling to your down dog. Hang out here with me for a few breaths. This time it's your right leg that lifts with an inhale. Start at 3/4 of the way through. So you pivot your back foot 45 degrees. Come on up. Stick out that hip. Hand slides down that thigh. Coming into your triangle. Hang out here with me and breathe. Lift yourself up. Helicopter your body. Take it into a revolved triangle. Sliding down that leg. Hold at your level. Breathe with me. Inhale as you come up. Tall and proud, feet parallel. Exhaling as you come on down. Surrender here to a wide leg forward fold for a breath or two. Then inhale to a flat spine. Exhale, bend that back leg into an amazing Spider-Man. Or Skandasana, whichever you prefer to call it. I like Spider-Man. And then get a big breath of air as you come on back to center. And keep on walking it around into your low lunge. Stepping it back into your plank. Hold it here. Feel your strength. Engage that core. And when you're ready, take that rock star to the other side. Bring it back to plank. Find that good position first. And then if you like, drop your knees, otherwise chaturanga. Inhaling to cobra or up dog. And either to all fours or tucking your toes. Come back to your down dog with me for a breath, or 2, or 3. Maybe smile and sigh again. Make your workout your own. Your next breath, lift that right leg up one last time. Exhale, pull it through. Come into that high lunge. Take a second here to feel the strength in your legs. Then inhale up. Exhale, twist. Bring your hands to heart center. Lean against that thigh. Feel the strength in your legs. And bring those hands down to low lunge. Stepping back to plank. Through your chaturanga. Inhaling. Cobra up dog. Exhaling. Into down dog. Hang out here for a breath or 2. You did a great job on that section. Your next inhale starts walking you forward. Your next exhale surrenders forward. Your next inhale rounds you back up to the top. Looking up, palms touch. Exhale to heart center. We're going to flow down to our restorative stretches. Take a moment here to express gratitude for making it through that first section. As we move into our restorative stretches, we'll be holding each pose for about 2 minutes. A lot of hip work today, and if at any time you find a pose causes physical or emotional discomfort, feel free to exit out, take an easy Sukhasana or Child's Pose. With that, inhale, come on up, palms touch. Exhale, take it down to that forward fold. Inhale to a flat spine. Exhale, step it on back to plank. Chaturanga one more time. Inhale to your cobra or up dog. Exhale to your down dog. And then what I'd like you to do is lift your left leg up, bend that knee, and give me a few hip circles right here. Maybe go one way, and then the other. Let that leg float back down. Find your good down dog again. And lift that right leg up. Bend the other knee. Give me those little circles. And around the other way. And pull it on through. Take that right foot to your left wrist. Your right knee to right wrist. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to come forward in your pigeon. So if you want to grab a pillow and have it here, be my guest. Otherwise, slowly come on down. And we're going to hang out here for about 2 minutes. Slowly start to lift yourself up out of this one. Slowly work your way into an all fours. And when you're ready, join your core through slow and easy cat cows as you feel the effects of that stretch. We're going to get the exact same thing on the other side. Come back to a neutral spine, please. Tuck your toes. Come on back up into your down dog. Just long enough to lift that left leg. And then bring it through. Left foot to right wrist. Left knee to left wrist. Sit up tall. Keep that cushion if you like. Come forward in your pigeon for another 2 minutes. Just relax. Slowly begin to come out of this one. Nice and easy. We're going to be turning forward next. So come on, sit forward. Your first option here is going to be to take an easy Sukhasana seat and walk yourself forward. If it is within your practice, take your legs into fire log by stacking one ankle on top of the opposite knee and vice versa. Lift yourself tall. Come on forward. Slowly come up. We're just going to extend this cross into a shoelace. So, stack those knees, one on top of the other. Feet are to the side. You might feel enough stretch here, and if so, stay right here, my friend. If it's within your practice, start to come forward, please. Slowly begin to walk yourself up. Uncross those legs. Take your hands behind you. Very lovingly. Windshield wiper them out. Feeling the difference between those two hips. Mindfully explore it. And let's get that fire log on the other side. Remember, your option is just an easy Sukhasana seat and come forward. Or you can stack them up. Lift up. I apologize for our helicopter noise. Come forward and breathe. Slowly begin to walk yourself up, and then stack those knees one on top of the other as you come into your shoelace. Maneuver yourself however you like. Sit tall, and if it's within your practice, come on down. Slowly walk up out of it. One last stretch before we lay it back. Gently take that leg out. Gently extend the other leg. Sit up nice and tall with an inhale. Exhale, start to walk it down. And if you want to shift side to side, be my guest. You want to lay out flat in front on a pillow, be my guest. You want to use a strap as you go from side to side, you also have that option. Make it work for your body and use your breath as a focal point. Slowly walk yourself up. Turn yourself around. Destiny rocks off your back if you must. Make sure you have room to come back. Slowly take it down. We're going to finish those hips off with 2 closing supine pigeons. So cross left over right. You can hang out right here if this is your yen. You can lift up without using your arms. You can hold underneath the legs and breathe and stretch. Slowly release this side, and then just switch to the other, but first, windshield wiper as you're lying down. Treat those legs with love. And then this time right over left, or whichever one you didn't do last time. Stretch it back. Release those legs. One final quick stretch. Just extend those legs towards the ceiling. Point and flex your toes a few times. And then bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a giant hug of self-love and gratitude for your practice. And then fall out, taking Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together. One hand on your heart, the other on your navel. And please take 3 or 4 deep breaths with me. Inhaling for 3 or 4. And exhaling for 5 or 6. As you mindfully explore the effects of your work and thank yourself for taking this time for you. And then unless you plan on drifting off to sleep, stretch your arms overhead, toes out, stretch yourself long. Roll onto your side into a fetal position. Take a breath or two here. And then push yourself up into an easy seat. Come to sit with me on your mat. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with Only in Sedona Yoga. Our goal is to always bring you free yoga programming right in your living room, but we need your help to grow. So please smash that subscribe button, hit the bell to get alerts for our new program. And if you have a little extra, feel free to support us with the super thanks or donate through our websites, onlyinsedona.com and livingwithhm and talktothemat.com. And with that, beautiful, bring your hands to your heart. Bring your palms to your forehead for clarity of thought, to your lips for kindness of speech, and to your heart with gratitude and love for your practice. Thank you so much. We love you. Namaste.